Everyone goes through moments when their mood suddenly sinks. It's rarely because something dramatic happened. More often, it's the small things piling up quietly. Feeling misunderstood, having your effort ignored, receiving a cold response, or sensing emotional distance from someone who used to be close. Sometimes it's just the emptiness that appears late at night when everything becomes quiet. What hurts most isn't always the event itself, but not knowing what to do with the emotions that follow. Many people think they must immediately cheer up or force themselves to stay positive, but that's not always necessary. When your mood is low, sometimes all you need is to slowly rethink a few things. When perspective changes, emotions naturally loosen their grip. First, understand this: emotions do not always need a clear reason. When exhaustion builds up over time, both your body and your mind start sending signals. Long periods of stress, suppression, and emotional tension eventually reach a breaking point. That doesn't mean you are weak. It means you are human. Feeling bad does not mean something is wrong with you. It means something inside you needs attention. The first step out of emotional pain is not fixing it. It's allowing it. Saying to yourself, "It's okay that I don't feel okay right now." We live in relationships, so it's almost impossible not to care about how others treat us. A short reply, a distracted tone, or a message that goes unanswered can replay endlessly in our minds. We analyze it, guess meanings, and slowly sink deeper into emotional discomfort. But in reality, most people's coldness has nothing to do with us. Some are tired. Some are dealing with their own struggles. Some don't even realize their behavior hurts someone. When we turn someone else's unintentional behavior into our own personal rejection, we create unnecessary suffering. When your mood is low, remind yourself, not everything is about you. Not every silence is a judgment. Not every distance is rejection. Another important thing to remember is this: when you feel bad, your view of the world becomes darker. In that state, we start making big conclusions about life. My future is hopeless. Nothing is working. I always fail. But judging your entire life while emotionally unstable is unfair. It's like trying to see clearly through fog. When emotions settle, the same situation often looks very different. So when you're in a bad mood, don't rush to evaluate your life. Pause the judgment. Wait until your mind is calmer. The answers you reach later are usually much kinder and more accurate. Many people mistake temporary emotional lows for permanent life direction. The moment they feel down, they assume their life is falling apart. But emotions and life progress do not always move together. Sometimes sadness is just psychological fatigue, not failure. Just like the body gets tired, the mind also needs rest. Rest does not mean you're losing. It means you're human. When you feel low, don't rush to make predictions about your future. A bad day is not a bad destiny. Nighttime is when emotions grow louder. During the day, we can distract ourselves. At night, thoughts become unfiltered. Old conversations replay. Past scenes resurface. One sentence can echo again and again until it feels heavier than it really is. This emotional replay doesn't solve anything. It only drains you further. Not every wound needs to be reopened repeatedly. Not every memory deserves constant attention. When your mood is low, be especially cautious of this mental habit, reliving emotional pain. Sometimes Letting a thought pass is the healthiest thing you can do. Many emotional downturns come from changes in relationships. Someone who was once close becomes distant. A bond that felt secure slowly fades. Our instinct is to blame ourselves. But relationships naturally change. Different stages of life bring different companions. Some people walk with us for years, some only for a season. The ending of a connection does not mean you failed, and it does not mean you are unworthy of love. It simply means that path has reached its conclusion. When you feel bad, you don't have to hold on to everyone. Letting go is sometimes part of growing. In low moods, people also tend to compare themselves more. They look at others' achievements, happiness, and success and measure their own worth against those images. The result is anxiety and self-doubt. But what you see is never the whole story. Everyone hides struggles. No one posts their fears, loneliness, or confusion. Reducing comparison when you feel low is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. When your mood drops, your attention automatically focuses on the negative. Small problems become huge. Good things disappear from view. But the world hasn't changed. Only your angle of perception has. Emotions are like weather. They pass. They are not permanent climates. A storm feels endless when you are inside it, but eventually it clears. When people feel low, they often think everything I did before has lost its meaning, but emotions can cover value without destroying it. Your efforts still matter. Your growth still exists. You just can't see it clearly right now. The things that are truly important usually reappear when your mind becomes calmer. Many people expect emotional recovery to be fast and complete, but healing is not a switch. It takes time and space. Moving slowly is not regression, it's recovery. Sometimes the healthiest thing is to allow yourself to solve nothing at all. And often, no amount of thinking helps as much as rest. A good night's sleep, a warm meal, a short walk, a break from constant mental pressure. Fatigue amplifies negative emotions. Not every problem needs to be understood. Some only need rest. Life already demands so much from us. If we also demand that we must always be strong and positive, we leave no room to breathe. You are not required to be optimistic every day. Feeling bad does not mean you failed. It means you need adjustment, not judgment. Life will never be sunny all the time. There will be cloudy days, rainy days, and foggy days. These are not detours. They are part of the road. When your mood is low, you don't need to rush out of it. Slowly reflect. Gently accept yourself. Give time some patience. Many emotions that feel unbearable now will quietly fade when you least expect it. What truly matters is not being happy all the time, but knowing how to treat yourself kindly when you are not.